Hello, this is Mrs. Russo going to tell you more about Chapter 2, Lesson 9, Multi-Step Multiplication Problems. Now this is Part 2. Part 1 has different word problems that will have different strategies to drawing them out. So the first word problem I have for you is, on Halloween in Gibson City, there are 9 rows of houses with 35 houses in each row. In the middle of the town, there are 4 rows with 12 houses in each row that give out king-size Snickers bars. How many houses do not give out king-size Snicker bars? So I would go through and have the students circle the numbers, 9, 35, 4, and 12. Now then they would draw the whole town a 9 by 35. Now, I usually will have them scribble that out so they know that they've drawn that to represent it. Now, in the middle of the town, there are 4 rows with 12 houses in each row. Well, hopefully they notice that this says middle, and that in the middle, inside of the town, not separate, there's 4 rows of houses with 12 in each. I'm going to underline the question, how many houses do not give out Snickers bars? So what they're going to need to do first is they need to go 9 times 35, and they're doing a great job using expanded form. So they're doing it 9 times 30 and 9 times 5. So there are 315 total houses in Gibson City for trick-or-treating. Well, now we need to go back and reread the question. How many houses do not have king-size Snickers bars? Well, this is all the houses that are trick-or-treating. Well, we need to do 4 times 10, 4 times 2, so 48 give out Snickers bars. So in order to find out how many do not give out Snickers bars, they will need to subtract 48 from the total houses. I have to borrow again. So 267 houses do not give out Snickers bars. Here's another problem that they may encounter. A 4th grade boy put all of his Snicker bars from trick-or-treating in 8 rows with 15 pieces in each row. He also put his M&Ms in 7 rows with 52 pieces in each row. How many pieces of candy did he have altogether? Well, this is a situation where you're going to draw your 8 rows of 15, and this is for a Snickers. Then you're going to have 7 rows with 52, and that's for M&Ms. In this situation, you're going to draw them separate, because are we going to draw our M&Ms on top of our Snickers? Does it say that they're stacking? No, he made 2 separate rows with pieces in each row. So now the student will have to go through and do 8 times 15 and 7 times 52. They do 8 times 10, gives them 80. 8 times 5 gives them 40. So he has 120 Snickers. 7 times 50, 350, and then 7 times 2 is 14. They would add that up. So 364 M&Ms. Now we have to go back and read the question. How many pieces did they have all together? Well, all together tells us to add. That's an addition clue word. So I need to take 364 plus 120, because this is M&Ms and this is Snickers. Now sometimes to focus on what to do, add, subtract, or if you want to draw your model within it or separate, I usually have the kids kind of act it out, and then they seem to know, no, I'm not stacking them, I'm putting them separately. We had one the other day about unicorns and teddy bears and putting them in lines. So this 4th grade boy has 484 pieces of candy. in this last word problem, there's only 3 numbers for the student to work from, so they really have to think about what the question is having them set up. On Halloween in Gibson City, there are 9 rows with 35 houses in each row. In each row, the first 12 houses are giving out floss. How many houses are not giving out floss? Sorry, that's going to bother me. Well, they're going to go through, and just like before, they're going to draw their Gibson City with 9 rows, 35 houses. Well, it says in each row. So something I asked them, is it in the first 2 rows? Is it in the first 3? They said in each row. So their diagram is going to look something like this because it's going to be each row. So it's still going to be a 9. So each of the 9 rows, the first 12 houses are giving out floss. And the rest are not. So they're going to have to find out how many total houses there are again by doing 9 times 35. So 9 times 30 and 9 times 5. So 270 and 45. I'm sorry, it's kind of crammed over there. So there's still 315 total houses. Well, let's find out how many are giving out floss. Doesn't sound like fun to me. So they're going to do 9 times 12, so 9 times 10 and 9 times 2, 90 and 18. So 108 are giving out floss. Well, let's reread the question. How many houses are not giving out floss? So they're going to need to subtract 315 from 108. Borrow. So 207 are not giving out floss. Please let us know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.